Welcome back to another episode of AP Euro. I'm Aneesh, joined by my magnificent friend and co-host, Wyatt and Aneesh.
Thanks, Aneesh. It's great to be here. We have a very special guest for this episode of AP Euro, Kylie Borgie.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Our topic for today is records.
Records. Is that what this says?
Records. Yeah. So is this supposed to be like world records or like listening music records?
I don't know. I wrote this a while ago. I don't know what I meant when I wrote it.
However
you guys want to interpret records to be.
Yeah. So yes, we'll start with you, Kylie. What is your favorite record?
Well, if we're talking about vinyl records, probably Tango in the Night. Yeah.
Isn't your favorite record just going to be like your favorite song though?
Yeah.
It's like,
I guess so.
It's just a song.
Is Tango in the Night your favorite song?
No, but it's, well, when I was at Maya's house, she has like a little record player, and we were like putting them on in her like cool room that she just made and stuff. And she put on Tango in the Night, like the whole album, and we listened to that like on repeat. So it's just kind of like my favorite one to like listen to now.
Who's Tango in the Night even by?
Fleetwood Mac.
Are they an old band or a new band? Fleetwood Mac.
They're an old band.
They're an old band? That sounds like a new name though, right? Like Fleetwood Mac. I've never heard of them.
Fleetwood just sounds
I have heard of them. I've never listened to their songs. Yeah. My grandparents bought me a book about records when I was little. Not that little, maybe like 8. And it had
world records or listening records?
World records. And it had records for male genitalia lengths.
Is that all you have to say?
I always remember it. No, I'm pretty sure like it was around 2 feet.
Ooh,
2 feet?
Yeah.
Wait, like world record for like the longest
ball sack?
The shortest. Yeah, that was the longest one.
Ball sack?
No, not the ball sack.
Homie's testicles are 2 feet long.
They're scraping across the ground. No, it was the main part there.
The main part.
The shaft. Like
the shaft. Yeah.
The barrel.
Yeah, it was 2 feet. So it's like a whole third leg sort of deal. Like R2D2.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it was in Star Wars.
I don't think so. R2D2 was a robot.
Robot peen.
How does it even get to be that long?
I mean, it just grows, I guess, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop after like whatever base form is.
So did he just let it drag on the ground or something as he was walking?
I mean, no, I didn't have pictures of this guy like walking around.
Young Mency did not learn too much about this.
Yeah, I just sort of saw it and was like, I bet they didn't know that was in there. And then I was on my way. I wonder if it didn't say if it was like.
It was probably how it was hard.
Yeah.
If it was 2 feet like soft.
Well,
this guy would have a sword, like an actual sword that he could use.
What if it just didn't get any bigger?
Then what is hard? He's always hard or always soft.
No. Like it just got harder. It was just like a noodle, and
so
then
just like increased blood flow, but no difference.
Yeah.
In
so
size.
like first it was like this, and then it would just like, just
have you heard of oobleck?
Could it like lift itself up? Like would it?
I don't know.
He could use the force to just like raise it.
Oh, that must be like kind of hard to like.
Like
it is very hard, Wyatt.
Bro.
Thank you.
What were you gonna say, Aneesh? About the ooblecks?
Oh, it's like like oobleck. Do you know what that is?
No.
Either of you? Okay, it's like it's a fluid basically. So like if you like were to touch it really slowly, it'd like act like a fluid, some sort of water type thing.
Yeah.
But if you were to like punch it or like put a lot of force on it, it acts like a solid and it can like break apart.
That's
fake. This guy's penis. No. It's real. It's real.
You guys remember those commercials on like Disney XD for the that like ball that would like, I don't know why the oobleck reminded me of this. What's with that face, Aneesh?
Nah, because we were just talking about like the
It's
world's
like-
longest penis, and now
No,
you're talking about
it's
Disney.
a ball that would like it was like really easy to balance with, and people were like doing all sorts of tricks with it and like messing around with it. You know what I mean?
Is it even real?
Yeah, it was like an actual product.
It was real?
Yeah,
Wait,
they
was
were
it small
they were
or-
doing it in the commercial. It was small. It was like it looked like a big marble. And they were just like messing around
Or a
with it.
ball?
like the metal ones, like
Yeah, I think it
like
was metal. I mean, I don't know, but it looked metal.
Oh my god. Those were like all fake.
yeah, it's because it had a clear like layering on it, so it like looked like it was like I don't know how to describe it, but it had like a clear layer on top of it.
What do you mean it was
I was so
fake?
sad when I found out it was
It
fake.
was
Yeah,
fake.
like they're all like they don't really work.
It's just an illusion.
Yeah.
Well, how did they get it to balance on them then?
I have no idea. I just remember like seeing. a
I saw
TikTok
the
about it and
commercial. It was
fake.
balancing on. How do you know that
That was
thing
the
you saw
commercial.
wasn't?
Okay, bro.
The
The
thing
validity
you
of the
saw might have been
commercial is
fake.
just as valid as the TikTok.
The thing you saw was probably fake.
Maybe the thing you saw was probably fake.
It wasn't. I saw them. They were
But I saw
balancing. They were like, woo. Nah, yours was a lie though.
But what if yours was a lie?
No. Do you remember there was another one too? It was do you remember those like line of toys that was all based in like the air and stuff? It was just it was like a specific brand and they were like, we got air toy, like things that are in the sky.
We got air.
All right, it was like a ball, not a ball. It was like a spherical thing with sounds like a ball so far, but it had a propeller inside. It was like sort of hollow, and it would just always slightly hover above the ground. Like if you put your hand under
What are
it,
you
it would hover.
talking about?
I don't know. I was really excited about it though, and I bought one at Target with
I think
my own
all of
money.
those toys are fake, man.
No, I bought one at Target. I bought one, and my
Was it
dad
real?
made me take it back because he said it was a scam. I didn't even get to play with it.
Probably was.
We don't know. I had it in
So the
my
other one
hands,
was-
Aneesh. This
was
one
in
looked
your
very real though.
clutches.
It looked like science because
Clutches.
it had a propeller and stuff. Planes
It
don't
looked
fall.
like science.
Well, yeah,
It looked like science.
because it had. Oh, bro, I did not start the timer.
I was
like,
gonna
had it
say, did you start the
set up.
timer?
I had
think
it, and I
started-
was like, I'm gonna set the timer. How long do you think it's been, Kylie?
Probably like
we'll
6
go
minutes.
with you. How long do you think
But
it's been?
Kylie,
Yeah, I'd say about 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I'm going with the status quo
Alright.
here.
So we got to go with another like 7.
Yeah. No.
Wait, can we go back on the topic of schlongs for a second? So there was this guy, I forget what country he's from, but he like pulled the skin so far, like that it's like a foot or like a foot and a half long or something. But it's not his actual thing, it's just the skin. Like
What?
he like
Do you think that men don't have skin?
No, it was it was the foreskin, and he like kept stretching it out. That it like.
This is the worst thing ever.
Guess who showed
That's
me?
Who showed
Maya.
it to you?
Maya.
Yeah,
That
makes
is a
sense.
Maya thing to do.
Pretty sure it's Maya.
Maya is the guest on the season 1 finale of AP Euro. For any of you
Yeah.
curious about who this Maya,
Maya
person that we
is.
keep talking about is, yeah,
This is Maya Lind Badali.
that's not her name,
Mayonnaise.
bro.
Deli, Manny's Deli.
Do you guys get those calls on your speaking of scams? Do you get those calls on your on your phone that are like, we're calling you about your car's extended warranty?
Yeah,
Every-
sometimes it'll leave a message on me on my phone, but I just don't like answer them.
They stopped for a while for me because like I actually went through with the call and talked to the person on the other end of the phone because like and I was like pretending to be like freaking out about my car's extended warranty, and then the lady just went, okay, we won't call you anymore. Like hung up the phone.
That's
It was
funny.
really funny. But now they're calling me again.
Why? I think you should not pick him up. You really struggle with these types of things.
No, I knew it was a scam.
Nah, but
Just-
like you just don't do well with these types of things. Like I'm not
No,
good with technology,
okay.
but you're not good with scams.
I'm good with scams. I know when things are a
How about we
scam.
check your computer real quick? Okay. Let's check all the ads on your computer and see if they're
That's
still
not
good with
even from
scams.
like a scam. That's just because I was trying to watch anime on a illegal site.
You thought the ball wasn't a scam, and it turned out to be a scam.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
true.
put something in a commercial if it's not real. There's rules.
Yes, you
That
can.
society. No, there's not.
They just broke the rules.
There are rules
There was a lawsuit
that we
against them.
have. There are rules that we have that hold this society together, and that is one of them. You can't lie on TV.
My dad said rules are meant to be broken. So clearly,
not those ones.
You are wrong.
You can't lie on TV. You're not allowed to. There's people there.
You're not allowed to?
Like the PR team is like, can't do that. Can't lie.
I mean, PR team's a post-lie thing.
No, they do it. This one did it beforehand. They were like, stop it. No, they didn't say stop it. They were like, this is real.
Yeah, of course they said stop it.
Real thing. They were like, let me try it. And then they had fun with it.
And then it didn't work. And they were like,
I'm sure it worked.
Lose money.
So Wyatt, you think that like any as shown on TV product would work?
I mean, maybe not as well as they're shown on TV, but maybe to some degree they'd work, right?
To some degree.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they don't work how they're sold.
No, but they work pretty well.
No.
Yeah, like those guys in the thing, like they were playing with it, and it was like
I'm sure they were. Why?
They had practiced
I'm sure they
already.
looked like they were having fun.
All right, I mean, if you were making a commercial for a basketball and you see Michael Jordan fucking dribbling the ball and like dunking on people, you're not going to be able to do that when you first get the basketball.
Yeah, but
same thing with that. Like they're like professional, like.
Yeah, they weren't that good though.
The basketball works how it's supposed to work as it's sold. They're like, this basketball will bounce up and down.
Yeah, and this ball will balance on you if you have balance.
It didn't do what it was supposed to do. It was like,
okay, if you bought a bike after seeing a bike commercial where the person was riding the bike and you didn't know how to ride the bike and you got on the bike and you fell, then you'd be like, oh, this bike isn't working how it's supposed to.
No, because
that's
it was an illusion. It was not. It was being like sold as the actual thing, but it wasn't. It was an illusion.
I think people that got it just needed to practice with it a bit more, and it would have worked.
Well, there was a lawsuit. And they lost.
No, there wasn't.
There was. This was in the TikTok, bro.
How did they? Well, so we just believe in anything we see on TikTok. What was the lawsuit? Did the judge like take the ball and it was like, oh, this is so hard to do, I give up, and it was like, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail because this was too hard for the judge.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the judge was like a 2-year-old.
I mean, I think it would be harder for anybody.
It was you, Wyatt, because you're dumb.
That was really mean. Aneesh, we'll cycle back. We'll cycle back to records. Do you have a favorite record?
Well, I haven't really listened to records, but I have like looked up like records. So I guess I've only listened to a couple of them really. But what's that one song by Boston or whatever?
Boston by the city?
No, the band. I'm pretty sure it's Boston.
There's a band called Boston?
Yeah. I think it's one of my favorite songs. I forget what it is.
I forget what it's called.
Like, how are you guys forgetting your favorite song?
More Than a Feeling.
Yeah, that's the song.
That's such a good
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You've never heard of the song More Than a Feeling by Boston?
No.
You should listen to it. It's a pretty good song.
Maybe I'll give it a listen sometime. Do you have any favorite records that are not like a record, like a world record?
Oh, like a world record?
Yeah.
My favorite world record. I don't know. I haven't looked at the world records recently, but
I don't casually look at the Guinness Book of World Records.
Okay, well, like, all right. If there was a record,
really,
if there was a record you could beat, what would you want it to be?
Well, I was trying to beat the world record for like most snaps in a minute, but then I stopped because
you're weak.
Because
it was a scam.
Wasn't it?
Snapping's not real. You had to practice at it and get better, and that makes it not real.
I'm gonna sue the Guinness Book of World Records because
you're gonna sue the snapper, whoever invented that.
Whoever invented snap, he's probably dead, like long dead.
How do you?
Yeah, it's probably just like some guy.
How do you invent snapping?
It was probably some guy like clapping and was like, I'm busy.
I
with
wish I
one
could do this
hand."
quietly.
Nah, it was probably like he was probably like holding something and someone just did something cool and everyone was like, and he was like, "Oh my god, I got
Yeah,
this
but people don't
hot
really
cup of
replace
coffee."
clapping with snapping.
Well, this first guy must have.
No,
Wyatt, you don't know that.
that sounds like a lie.
You guys don't know that either. You guys sound like a lie.
But just our existence.
Yes. You guys just keep attacking me for my beliefs.
It's not your beliefs. It's just your stupidity.
Bro!
Nah, bro, I'm playing.
Oh, we're at 8 minutes now. Do you think we're over the podcast time?
No.
We could go for a record for the longest
podcast. There we go.
I don't think we should do that. Yeah, that'd be like a really long time. People do podcasts for hours. That's insane.
Yeah. We can go for the world record. Maybe we'll do it for the season 3 finale or something.
For the world record of podcasts?
Yeah. Viewers, let us know if you would like to see that.
Well, the world record we're going for this time is the podcast closest to somewhere in between 15 and 20 minutes, but the best one in that time period. Hopefully this isn't between 15 or 20 minutes? That'll be really embarrassing for us.
I mean,
no, we just happened to not make the record. We couldn't do it.
I think we should end it off. We should end it off with Aneesh trying to snap as fast as he can to beat the world record.
Yeah. All right, wait.
I'll snap as much as I can until you end the episode, bro.
All right, start 5, 4.
Wait,
3,
what am I doing?
2, you're snapping. 5,
Snapping.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. You're not even snapping.
Yes, I am. This is snapping.
I don't hear it.
I mean, you probably can't hear it because like
you're
I'm
just
not
like
next to
wiggling
my
your head. Like I can do this too, bro. Thanks for listening to another episode of AP Euro. As you've all seen, Aneesh is a big fat fraud, unlike that magic ball that was in the commercials on Disney XD. Thanks everybody for listening. I'm Wyatt Mency. That's Aneesh Anandanatrajan with our special guest, Kylie Borgi.